Welcome everyone to Alma, Missouri. This is Freddie Eddy. Welcome to this playthrough on Alma, Missouri, Papa's old farm that he left us. Trying to make it into a mega farm. Got a lot going on today. Going to be checking the chickens to start off with. Last episode we finished a bunch of contracts and got a considerable amount of money, 300 and some thousand. Still trying to load this trailer up with eggs and wait until the peak time to sell them. We keep getting a couple every month, a couple of pallets. Get this trailer loaded up. We also bought some sheep. We've been talking about it. And we just bought them. They're already producing. I put some grass bales next to the feeder here. And you can see the sheep out there in the pasture. I thought there was straw that's supposed to go in here, but it doesn't take any straw there, so it's just grass, and then this building gives them water. Their water thing is like behind me there. Yep, got some sheep. Get some passive income. Thinking about buying a huge field on this episode. That #1 field that Papa sold off years ago to get that ranch house that I sold. And none of these contracts are really interesting. I've done a bunch of them. I think I did like 7 or 8 or 9 of them. Got all the decent ones. Huge silage contracts, a couple of them. A couple of them I had to bail. But I don't think I'm going to end up doing any of these. Not worth my time and effort right now. I've never done one of those supply and transport ones. I probably should try that sometime. Anyway, so I think I'm probably going to skip ahead a month. Get the Chevy truck back up to the garage where it belongs. Let this connected trailer, leave it here. And then probably skip ahead a month and maybe see about buying that #1 field. That would be a huge investment for us. Gonna have to take out a couple $100,000 in loans to do it, but I think it'll be worth it because the more the land you have in this game, the more money you profit when you cash in your product. More yield you get, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we skipped ahead a month. Sure do love his Chevy truck. Back up without running over the dog. Get out here and check on the chickens again. See if they produced any more. Yeah, that's our cornfield there. The corn's looking good. And there's corn on one also. it's ready to be harvested, so that's very tempting to buy that right now. See how the chicken's doing. Yep, a couple more pallets. Get them put in the trailer. That trailer's starting to fill up. Might buy another one of those trailers for the sheep wool. That way I can do the same thing that I'm doing here with these eggs. I can just load it, and then when it gets full, I can just hook up to it and take it. We're gonna have a lot of sheep before it's over, so it's gonna be producing a lot of wool. Same thing with the chickens; they're starting to produce good, but they're not at full potential yet. There's one. Yep, corn's ready to be harvested off of one, so I'll go ahead and take the last of the wheat out of that first silo and feed the chickens with it. Have to move this loader belt over to the first silo. I guess I'd call that a dumper belt. Same difference, I guess. Put this trailer in here so I can get some wheat out of it. I'm just going to give all this wheat to the chickens, load them up.
Sample from medics, Solo had a blood alcohol concentration of 0.24, 3 times the legal limit.
Get this thing lined up here. Get it all loaded up. Got a wild chicken running through the fence. Alright. I think I can take more. Yeah, you can take the rest of it out of that silo. So I'll go get another load and just give it all to them. After this, I'm going to either feed them corn or take some of the corn. I don't know if you can do cracked corn with the dryer. I'm not sure. It's something I haven't messed with yet, but we're going to have to figure that out. Either way, I have to get some chicken feed for them after this wheat's run out. Lined up like I did the last one here. And that's all the wheat I have. I don't think they're going to be completely full, but they'll have quite a bit. It'll get for several months. That's what they have there. Trailer there. All right, so let's see about this number one field.
The frantic woman on the phone was 25-year-old OnlyFans model Courtney Queenie, and the male struggling for his life was her boyfriend, 27-year-old Christian Obonselli. The call ended abruptly, and officers immediately arrived at the address, only to meet a very bloodied and chaotic sight.
No new contracts for the month. Just checking to see if anything new popped up. Oh my god, that number, oh, it's number 2 field, not number 1. It is a monster. What a great addition to the farm. That is almost going to double our field capacity. I'm going to have to take a little money here, a couple $100,000. And then a little bit extra for operating costs. I don't know if I grabbed enough money. Might have to go back for some more. Yeah, I might have to go back for a little more.
Upon arrival, officers found Courtney covered in blood and holding Christian's head.
Plus operating costs, I'm going to have to get a little bit extra. Around $35,000 or so.
And uncover how her boyfriend got into such a
I can always sell eggs and wool now. But I'm going to have that interest payment every month, so you know, until I get that loan paid off. So I'll probably be doing some contracts I don't care about doing. Yep, let's buy it. It's worth it, I think. Borrowing 1/3 of the money to buy it. It's over $600,000. Borrowed $200,000 plus $35,000 for operating costs, and I think it's worth it. Then that way we can pull all the corn off of that field and put it in that first silo that's empty now, and we will be able to sell that corn and use it to pay off the loan, or at least most of the loan, if not all of it. And we'll be free and clear and own the land free and clear, so not too bad of a deal. Much rather buy a field like that when it has crops ready to be yielded than when it's just plowed and you gotta plant it and everything else. So that's going to be a good way of helping to pay our loan down that we took. Trying to get course play set up. Alright, so let's get this loading belt moved over in place. Alright, let's get the harvester going first, and then we'll get the loading belt moved in place. Corn headers along the side here. Definitely going to have to upgrade all of our equipment now. Our farm's outgrowing our equipment fast. This is the second field I bought now. Bought that corner lot a couple episodes ago, and now we bought this big field 2, which is a huge investment. A lot of contract work. and then I still ended up having to take a loan for it. But I think it'll pay for itself. Almost doubled our production. Get this guy going. Get Bubba going. Get a couple of head rows off this field. Get him all unfolded.
After Christian's death, Courtney, as the main suspect in the case, was charged with second-degree murder.
Cut in here. Get Bubba set up and get him ready.
Self-defense. Christian was the aggressor in the relationship. Investigations spanning 2 years have uncovered several pieces of footage of the couple, which involved Courtney physically assaulting Christian.
You know, like I was sober for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And then when am I not sober?
In their private elevator to the $12,000 a month apartment. Bit of a fight here. Now there's two different
Go ahead and do
the prosecution says, yeah, this is
2 head rows, one piece of, yeah, just one combine, and then up and down. So, all right, so we got Bubba going. Need to get the tractors hooked up to the trailers, get them going.
Some people think Courtney primarily acted in self-defense since she was female and was much smaller than her boyfriend. But the next alleged abusive celebrity was an undefeated American professional boxer who was accused of punching his baby mama in the face.
Alright, get him backed up here. Get that trailer hooked up to the smaller tractor, and then the John Deere I'll get hooked up to the bigger tractor. Just one combine, I'm not even sure if I'm going to need both. Go ahead and get this loader belt lined up with that first silo where I'm going to put all the corn off this field. That way I know that the corn that come off this field, where it is and how much it is, and I can use that money to help pay off the loan. This one field's probably going to put quite a bit of corn in that silo too. Alright, that looks pretty good. Got it loaded up. Let's go check on harvester here. Can't wait to see how much corn comes off this field. I'm not sure how well it was took care of. Well, I don't know if it was fertilized or plowed or limed or anything else before they planted it. I know it was plowed because I think we plowed it on a contract, so I know at least that got done. But I am curious to see the yield that comes off this field. It's a massive field. Probably only going to get a little bit of it done in this episode. But it is harvest season. Next month we'll be harvesting the other 4 fields that we have. And our second largest field has corn on it also, so we're going to be selling a lot of corn. Which I think it peaks in January. Corn does. And when I say peak, I mean the peak selling price. Old Bubba's moving along with the harvester. See if we can get up alongside him and unload him a little bit. Want to keep him moving. Oh, I think he just filled up. On it. Alright. cut into the field to make room. Get this thing turned around here. Get him unloaded so that he can keep going. I was trying to unload him on the fly, but that didn't pan out, so oh well. We'll get him next time. Don't know about y'all, but I'm looking forward to Farm Sim 25 coming out. Can't wait to have the opportunity to play that. Come November 12th. Alright, so get Bubba going again here. What a pretty sight. Sure do love this map though. If y'all haven't played it, I recommend it. It's one of my favorite maps on Farm Sim 22. This is the first I've played it this series that I've been doing. Alright, so let's see if we can get him lined up here. Unload him on the fly. Looks like I need to speed up a little. Get a little vertigo turning around, trying to watch it and drive too. Alright, we got it going now. A little tricky because it's not a straight field. Bubba's following the outline of the field while I'm trying to follow him, and they're a little ahead of him, and just a little tricky. Looks like we're going to get cut off by these trees here. I'll let him go, maybe meet him on the other side of the trees. Alright, so I'm going to get a little bit of this done. Get these headers took off the field. A little bit of repetitiveness. I'm going to speed this up, so enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you in a few. got a little bit left to finish up that header row. But if you like this video and this type of playthrough where it's semi-realistic, I'd really appreciate it if you like and subscribe and help this channel grow. It needs to grow. I'm just starting out. I'm trying to make the videos better and better as I go. I hope you all enjoy it. I enjoy doing it, and I'd like to keep doing it. And the only way I can is if you like and subscribe to these videos. I really appreciate it. Anyway, so the other fields we took care of very meticulously, and I know I'm excited about how much we're going to pull off of this field, this new field that we just bought, but it's going to pay back the loan. The other fields, hopefully we can buy some new farm equipment, particularly a bigger tractor, bigger everything, bigger equipment. But the other fields, like I said, has been took care of very well. We plowed them, we cultivated them, we limed them, we of course fertilized them. So I'm very excited to see the yields that we get off these fields in the next episodes. Should be really good yields, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And hopefully we can generate some money for the farm, because we need it. Because we're now, after this episode, we put ourselves over 200,000 into the hole, taking a loan. But I think it's going to definitely pay off in the end with all the extra fields we have. And we're just going to keep trucking along here and keep taking this corn off the field, and we're going to be at it for probably a couple of hours. I'm considering maybe doing a Twitch stream with during harvest season. I think that would be fun to do. Something I've never done before, but I think it would be certainly fun to do. Maybe meet a few people along the way. I certainly can use the support, being a new channel. It's very difficult to get traction on YouTube, being a new YouTuber, especially when the first videos of this series were not that great. My audio was messed up for the first 4 or 5 episodes. Probably should have never put them out there, but they're out there, they're in the world. It is what it is. I'm going to keep going, keep getting better. Apologize for the quality of them. Like I said, I keep working hard to make them better and better each time I do them. And I think they're starting to get better as far as quality. But it's really up to you to decide. You're the ones that take the time out of your day to watch them. And I can't say it enough. Like and subscribe. And maybe I'll see you on Twitch for the harvest. I'm not sure yet or not if I'm going to go that route, but I'm kind of leaning towards that. And this is Freddie Eddie, episode 10, signing off. I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.